Hey, St. Louis, welcome back to This Week in St. Louis. I'm Brice here with your weekend rundown. September keeps the momentum going with some of the biggest annual traditions, neighborhood festivals, comedy, sports, and live music in the Lou. We've got everything from hot air balloons lighting up Forest Park to tequila cocktails in the Central West End, jazz in Webster, and porches turning into stages. Let's get into it. This Week in St. Louis is presented by Hoffmann Brothers, trusted by St. Louis families and businesses for over 40 years. Whether it's your AC, water heater, plumbing, or even EV charging, Hoffmann Brothers has you covered. Book your service at hoffmannbros.com. Big thanks to them for supporting local stories like this one. We've got to start with one of St. Louis's most iconic annual events, the Great Forest Park Balloon Glow and Race. Friday night, Emerson Central Fields turns into a dreamscape as dozens of hot air balloons line up and light up the night sky. You can stroll the field, chat with pilots, grab bites from food trucks, and hang around for fireworks to cap the night. Then Saturday, race day unfolds with opening ceremonies, a cool launch, and that moment where you look up and realize half the city is watching the same sky show together. This marks the 53rd year of the race, and it remains one of the biggest free festivals in the region. Another tradition happening this weekend is the Hispanic Festival in Soulard Park. It runs Friday through Sunday with authentic food, live music, and dancing that celebrates Hispanic culture and heritage. Friday night kicks off with the Bad Bunny night, and performances continue throughout the weekend. It's colorful, lively, and family-friendly, so whether you want tacos and tamales or to dance along with the bands, it's a guaranteed good time. And don't forget about the Augusta Harvest Festival out in Wine Country. Friday night kicks off with the Swingin' in the Vines, a gourmet picnic in the vineyards. Saturday brings the Harvest Parade, a pie contest, kids' activities, a car show, and of course, plenty of live music. It's the perfect excuse for a little countryside day trip if you're looking to escape the city for something a little slower paced. But now, let's talk some sports. It's the final Cardinals homestand of the season this weekend at Busch Stadium as the Birds face the Milwaukee Brewers. Friday night features Friday Night Live with happy hour deals, live music, and a special Cardinals ring jacket giveaway for 20,000 fans. Saturday is college night with the Lou t-shirt and a hoodie giveaway. And Sunday wraps up the season with a Cardinals flannel giveaway. It's your last chance to soak up some Busch Stadium baseball until next spring. But if baseball isn't your speed, maybe giant trucks will do the trick. Monster Jam roars into the dome at America's Center on Saturday. These 12,000-pound trucks do things that just shouldn't be physically possible. Standing on two wheels, flying through the air, smashing cars, and pulling off tricks that make the whole crowd go wild. There's even a pit party earlier in the day where you can meet the drivers and get up close to the trucks. It's family-friendly, over the top, and always a crowd pleaser. And hockey fans, the Blues are throwing their Blues and Brews season kickoff party on Friday night at Anheuser-Busch Brewery. It's an outdoor street fest with live music from the band Perry, player and alumni appearances, food trucks, games, and of course, beer. You can even swing by the Clydesdale Stables while you're there. Now back to some festivals. Saturday afternoon, Frizz Fest returns to Tower Grove Park. This is an annual natural beauty festival that celebrates culture, creativity, and entrepreneurship in the Black community. It's free, family-friendly, and draws nearly 10,000 people each year. You'll find 80-plus local vendors, live entertainment, art installations, youth zones, and plenty of food. It's a vibrant celebration that's grown into one of the city's can't-miss festivals. Also Saturday, South Grand Fall and Music Fest takes over South Grand Boulevard. Dozens of vendors line the streets with handmade goods, vintage finds, and food. There's a DIY craft zone for kids during the day, and then live music carries the party into the evening at Ritz Park. It's a neighborhood festival with that classic St. Louis mix of shopping, food, and entertainment all in one spot. But if you're in the mood for some jazz and blues, Old Webster Jazz and Blues Festival kicks the streets off downtown Webster Groves on Saturday. This festival has been running for over 20 years and brings thousands of people out for nonstop live music across two stages. Local restaurants and businesses get involved. There's face painting and street performers for kids, and it's completely free to attend. And in Alton on Saturday, the Mississippi Earth Tones Festival celebrates life on the river with art, music, conservation, and over 100 educational booths. It runs noon to 10 p.m. with live music all day, including a Steely Dan tribute set and a closing set from Jake's Leg. It's part environmental education, part riverfront party, and completely free. The All British Car and Cycle Show at Creve Coeur Lake Park brings out rows of MGs, Triumphs, Jaguars, and more under the trees, plus a Friday pre-show cookout. But Saturday afternoon, the CWE Twist of Tequila turns Euclid into a walking cocktail crawl. More than 10 tequila-based drinks crafted by local bars and restaurants, live music, giveaways, and plenty of food specials round it out. Sip and stroll your way down Euclid. It's basically a tequila lover's dream. If you'd rather hoist a stein, Oktoberfests at 9 Mile Garden kicks off Friday evening with the So Grand Polka Band. Local brewery samples, stein holding competitions, food trucks, and souvenir steins with refills. It's Oktoberfest season, and this is a fun way to kick it off. And for some art and entertainment, Friday night, Joe Coy brings the Just Being Coy tour to Stifle Theater. Big, animated, family story comedy that plays great in a room like that. It's high energy, super relatable, and a great way to start the weekend. And Sunday night, indie favorites Peach Pit closes things out at the pageant with glassy guitars and sing-along choruses. If your weekend needs a mellow landing, that's the move. Sunday has some very St. Louis ways to wind down. Start early, really early, at Cahokia Mounts for the fall equinox sunrise observance. It's quiet, simple, and surprisingly moving to watch the season change at a world-class historic site. Late morning into the afternoon, Porch Fest STL takes over the Stinker de Bolivar neighborhood. Dozens of porches become mini stages. There are mapped walking routes so you can hop show to show. It all funnels to a main stage finale at Greg Freeman Park. Bring cash to band tip jars and treat it like a progressive concert crawl. And if you're out west, St. Charles Fair lands at Blanchette Park with carnival games, balloon animals, contests, and live country music. It's free to attend and easy to do with the whole family. Now it's time for our Flavors of the Lou, driven by Bommarito Automotive. This week's spotlight is waffles. From leash-style sugar waffles to savory snacks and chicken and waffle towers, we've got 3 picks for you. If you're craving the perfect sweet start, City Coffee and Creperie in Clayton plates up golden waffles piled high with fruit, whipped cream, and powdered sugar for a picture-perfect brunch moment. For something a little more indulgent, Grace Chicken and Fish in the Grove and Crestwood goes all in with crispy fried chicken stacked on fluffy waffles, the ultimate savory sweet combo. And if you're looking for a quirky twist, Eat Crow and Soulard serves up waffle sandwiches stuffed with bold flavors, making brunch anything but ordinary. But however you like your waffles, fruity, savory, or stacked with creativity, St. Louis has you covered. Check out our Instagram at STL Bucket List for the full roundup of waffle spots across the city. And we also have a new spot for you to check out this week. The Tenderloin Room off Kings Highway not only has amazing food, but it has such great vibes. We tried the crab cakes, a steak, of course, and their loaded bacon potato is a must. Definitely be sure to book a table for this weekend. So whether you're watching the balloons glow over Forest Park, catching a Monster Jam downtown, sipping tequila in the Central West End, dancing in Webster, or strolling porch to porch for live music, the city is buzzing this weekend. If you make it out to any of these events, tag us on Instagram at STL Bucket List. We love seeing your adventures. Big thanks to Hoffmann Brothers for making this show possible. New episodes drop every Thursday so you can lock in your plans. I'm Brice, and this has been This Week in St. Louis. See you out there.